join the Dawn Guard too. Truth is, I've never done anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you. Hey, don't tell Isran. Afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess. You've probably killed lots of vampires, huh? I'm sure Isran will sign you right up. I'm not sure he'll take me. I hope so. That must be it. Fort Dawn Guard. Wow. Bigger than I expected. Where is everybody? This place looks almost deserted.
Well, well, you made it. Good. Isran's in the fort. We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. You're not paying it. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilant... The Vigilant? That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters.
Here to join the Dawn Guard? Good. I'll tell you, the only thing more surprising than hearing from Isran after all these years was hearing that he wanted my help. I immediately realized things must be... I have. There was a time years ago when we were both members of the Vigilance. Their hearts are in the right place, of course. But we left together, but that partnership didn't last very... I have. Their hearts are in the right place. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes.
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilance are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawn Guard, is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawn Guard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. So who are you? What do you want? Got a fire in your belly to kill vampires, eh? But look around. There's really not much to join yet. I've only just started rebuilding the Order. I need someone out in the field taking a fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. Isn't much, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godgel lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai. Slimy bastard. Gullumai is our inside man at the East. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of gold. Get out there, shake him down, and see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Ah, you made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life from those
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last trouble. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Just head right. If you discover Gullumai's Gullumai, that means he isn't exactly in the guild. The cut he's... Keep your eyes on him. Yeah, I bet I know your guy. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources. So don't... The feathers in the ruffle.
Good to see you again,
Solitude.
friend.
Keep Gullumai alive.
So, what can I do for you? Here's your share. Well done. Who in their right mind would be stupid enough? Guess I should have known. Look, if I were... As far as the guild's concerned, this is between Sibby and Maven. Years ago, the guild used to have a foothold. When things stopped, it wasn't by doing these extra jobs. Thanks to Maven, the only way we get that spec. If you look at... I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex. The only way this guild's gonna continue to grow is by taking work.
What was that?
Someone there?
There's the Blades agent. Kill him!
stone, bucket, book, knife. Knife, yes. Book,
I had a medal. It had someone's face on it.
inkpot.
I threw it
No.
away after. It didn't help.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about.
Stone. No, no.
Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me, and what you want.
Come here, come here, come here.
This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go.
Promise.
Only a couple more.
What was that?
Found you.
There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. So, I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now.
Find whoever did
Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up? And Alduin has returned, the dragon from the dawn of time. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world... I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch... Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand. Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a Dragonborn can stop him. But no Dragonborn has been... It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. What? You are... Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. Give me just a moment. I must gather a few things.
No.
I'll need... no, useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuad? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off. Did you hear that? We should keep moving.
There's the Blades agent. Kill him!
Is someone do something?
there.
Heston was asking about Esbern. Kill him!
I think they're gone.
Can't hide from me!
I won't.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like...
Sure, we can talk.
Yes?
What is it?
Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Let's see what Esbern has to say. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, you see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its creation was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Aldwin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew... have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about. Near what's now known as... We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
They say if a vampire so much catches you, you'll turn into...
I have a lot of respect for Operation School. Skyrim could use more healers. The Imperial think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
I am your sword and your shield. The Jarl, the title of Thane is an honor. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Talos guide you. Will next Imperial act is dead. I worry about the other settlements. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Divine smile on you. Ah, student. Take an enchant. Once you know an enchant... Of course, I have everything you need for sale if... So, you wish to master the arcane arts. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold. Watching you reminds me of my first days as an enchanter.
Mine. Self.
Thorald's disappearance has left our... I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband, you should ask him about... Well, that and maybe they'll head up the steps from the market and look to you. Please do not. Can't say I ever much like... Thorald's... He's afraid. Please help Alverstein if you can.
Mother,
Something
what's the
has
meaning
to
of
be
this?
done.
Who have you brought
We're
into
all
our
going
home?
to lose our mind. Averstein, put that down. He's here to help us find Thorald. You
How do we
take
know
care
he's
of
not
yourself
spying for
now.
the Battleborn? This was foolish. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here.
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
All right, Mother.
Whiterun belongs
you're here
to
to
the
help?
true sons of Skyrim now, just as it should.
My brother Thorald, he was fighting for the Stormcloaks and went missing. Everyone assumes he's dead. But he's not, I just know it. I'd go and search them, so I need someone to find that proof for me. The battle, their connection, they knew Thor, locked him up someplace to get anything, they'd be high. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Do you have new... I knew it. Let me see, please. The Thalmor. So, Northwatch Keep. I'll do anything if it means saving my brother. You'll join... Thorald can't be left to those... I'll round up what men... I'll see you there.
Whiterun belongs to Sons of Skyrim.
you